Hey guys, thank you for joining me. Welcome back. Hope you all are doing well today. So today I'm going to create 3 very easy holiday decor, room decor pieces for you. This is going to be really easy. We're going to use a little bit of chunky glitter and a little bit of glue and some items from the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to be starting with these vases right here. Well, the small round vase and the larger round vase. I'll be using those, and I'll be using the 7-inch cylinder vase. So I'm going to start by just placing my work mat down on my surface, and I'm going to be using that clear glitter that I just showed you right there. So right now I'm just going to mix some Aleene's clear gel tacky glue into my cup. I'm going to add some water and I'm going to mix it very well. I'm making sure that the glue has dissolved completely in the water. And because all we need, this is just a little bit tacky. It doesn't have to be very, very thick. And I'm just going to spread that water and glue mixture throughout the vase. Once that's done, I'm going to shake some of that crystal clear glitter inside the vase, and I'm just going to shake that around until it completely covers the inside of the vase. So this really has some nice coverage, and I'm loving the way it looks. And so I'm going to do the larger round vase off screen just to save some time. And I'm going to move on to the 7-inch cylinder vase. And I'm going to do the same thing. So guys, I want to thank you all for watching. If you are still watching at this early point in the video, thank you so much for watching. And please don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to thumbs up the video as well. So now that I have that glue mixture applied inside the vase, I'm going to use this holographic silver chunky glitter, and I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit inside the vase. I don't want to cover the vase completely, just have just a couple of pieces just sprinkled about very lightly, and I just want to add a little color and sparkle. So I love the way that looks. So now I'm going to cover that over with the crystal white glitter. So now that they're dry, I pulled out some markers because I'm still deciding which color I'm going to use. Definitely going to be using one of these Sharpie markers today. And I just wanted to pull out my colors. And so I've decided to use the green one because I got an idea to create a Christmas tree on the front of this vase. So to start creating my Christmas tree, I'm going to draw a very long, elongated triangle. I'm going to get that nice triangle shape. I'm going to definitely have to define my lines because I need to have some crisp lines, and then I'm going to fill it in just a little bit. Next, I'm going to be using some of these ornament fillers. This really just looks like glitter, guys, glitter pieces. And this other package I have is some beautiful sequin. I picked those up from the Dollar Tree as well. Yeah, I've used this already and I really do like that. But I'm going to use some of the green sequin. The pieces are very chunky and it's going to look really beautiful for this project. So I'm just going to pour some in this top so that you can see what it looks like. They're really nice and they're very, very reflective. So I'm going to use some Aleene's Mixed Media Adhesive, and I'm going to apply that adhesive to the outside of the vase. I'm going to apply it along the lines of our Christmas tree that I have drawn, and I'm going to just make sure I get a very defined line of glue there. And then I'm going to use my spatula and just flatten it out and spread it out evenly. I'm going to pat it and then spread it out till it's nice and even. Once that's done, I'm going to apply that green glitter. So I really love the way that came out, guys. So if you are like me and you are allergic to craft sprays, but you're not allergic to hairsprays, what I like to do is to seal the glitter onto the vase, I'm going to use my TRESemmé Extra Hold Hairspray. This really works really well as a craft sealant, and I use it all the time for my projects. So I'm going to be spraying a little bit of this along the outer perimeter and on top of the glitter just to hold it in place. Once it dries in place, guys, it's going to stay. It's not going to fall off, and you're just not going to have any like fallout. So I really do love this, and it actually, to me, it adds a little bit more shine. It doesn't dull the projects down at all. So next I'm going to be creating a tree topper. I'm going to use the white glitter, and I'm just going to create a star on top of the tree. I really like the way that looks, guys. That came out really nice. So now I'm going to be adding the very small glitter pieces to the perimeter and sort of in the inside of the Christmas tree, just to give it a little bit of color dimension. But as I'm doing this, guys, I realized these glitter pieces are really very small. So once I completed it, I really didn't like the way it looked. So what I'm going to do now is just add the red sequin. It's slightly larger, but it's going to give it a more visible pop. So I'm going to just add the sequin on top of the tiny glitter pieces. And that really made the difference, guys. I love the way this looks. So I'm just going to remove some of the glue strings with this old toothbrush. And this vase is just about done. I'm just going to set everything off to the side, let it set and get nice and dry. So now for this small vase, I'm going to use this round top, and I'm going to draw a circle on the vase. So I'm going to draw this circle. Then I'm going to draw a circle inside. So the circle inside hopefully will give me a better representation of what a wreath is going to look like. So this is our wreath circle that I'm tightening up here with the markers. And then I'm going to go in with my adhesive. I'm going to spread that out as well. And then we're going to add our glitter pieces. And it's going to come out so beautiful, guys. I love this method. I love adding all this chunky glitter to the outside of the vase. It gives the vase a lot of texture and interest. And once again, I'm going to use my hairspray just to set that in place so that the glitter pieces do not fall off. So now that that's dry, I'm going to go in with the red glitter pieces. I'm going to create a bow. So I'm going to use the glue to sort of trace the shape of a bow. I'm going to just draw the outline of the bow, and then I'm going to fill it in a little bit. So guys, I'm not going to talk too much through this part. I'm just going to let you watch me while I work. So I'm just using anything that I can in front of me just to help create that bow. I'm using my tweezers, my silicone spatula, and it's just helping me just to get that bow into the shape that it needs to be in. It's coming out really, really nice, guys. I absolutely love the way it's looking so far. So I'm just going to keep working a little bit, just patting it into place with my finger, pressing it against the glue just ever so slightly. And then after that, guys, once I'm satisfied with it, I'm going to spray it with a little bit of hairspray just to hold that bow onto our beautiful wreath that we've created. Finally, for the smaller vase, I'm going to create a Christmas tree again. It's the easiest shape to make on this small vase. And again, I'm drawing a triangle, sort of elongated triangle. I'm definitely going to make my lines more defined. It's going to help to emphasize the shape of our tree. And then I'm going to fill it in, this time with some clear gel tacky glue. And then we're going to add our green glitter on top. Once I spray that hairspray into place, once I seal it in place, I'm going to be adding some gold sequin to our tree just to give it a nice color pop. Finally, I'm going to be using some alcohol to clean off any residual hairspray that's on the vase, that's stuck on the vase. We're going to remove that with some alcohol on a paper towel. And guys, after that, these projects are done. Look how beautiful these two look. And the taller cylinder vase looks beautiful as well. So here I'm using some tap lights to just create a warm glow from the vases. They came out absolutely beautiful. You can use regular electronic candles, or you can use LED mini lights. But anyway, guys, I love the projects. I love the way they turned out. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I do appreciate you. Please don't forget to thumbs up the video, Please don't forget to subscribe, and you stay well, stay safe, and stay blessed. And I will see you at the next video. Bye-bye.